Hello everybody, how are you? This is Maddie, the Puerto Rican girl. How are you? I'm so glad that you're here to join us. I love tostones. Puerto Ricans love tostones. A lot of Latin people love tostones. So tostones are fried plantains. And what is a plantain? It's not a banana. It's that stuff that you see at the store all the time. They're green plantains, they're green bananas, they're very big. You do not eat these raw, okay? You do not. But we're gonna make some tostones today. So let me tell you what I did. I washed it, okay? I cut the ends, all right? And then you make like a split in the middle and then you peel it. It's better if you peel it under running water because you want it to all come out and you don't want your hands to get kind of like yucky. So then after that, we cut it on little chunks. You can make them bigger, okay? But this is what I chose to do. So that's what we're doing. So do you see the color of it? That's what it is. So we're gonna cut it on little chunks. They're so good. They're so good, you guys. I'm so glad you joined me. So let's get started with these. Here is my hot oil. I just put vegetable oil, cooking oil in there. And let's go ahead and fry it. So I want you to notice the color. The color is like a little like yellowish. We're gonna put them in here. The oil has to be hot, guys. And you're gonna watch how it changes color. I think we'll do a couple like this, okay? And plantains are so delicious. Plantains are so good. Plantains like the equivalent of potato in the American world. We can make it in soups, we can guayar, like shred it and make it into like little, creo que se llama bullones. I think that is bullones. And you can put them into soups. They're just amazing. Buñuelos. And you can make them so good, and it's so amazing. Like you can just leave it there and put it in sancocho, just like that. It's amazingly delicious. So let's go ahead and see what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna put you right here. There you go. Like that's better. So you see how it's changing colors? I don't think you really truly appreciate it. But let me see if I don't drop it. You see how it's changing colors right now? You see half of it is one, it's a little bit dark. It's like a deeper yellow. Okay, so here's the part that we didn't cook before. Let me see. And here's the part that I did cook. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. So you'll notice when you cook this yourself, you'll notice. And it's just so amazing. And what you're gonna do you're gonna cook this twice. Okay? That's what we're going for. You're gonna cook this twice. At this point, you can go ahead and put multiples of them. But once you do the second one, you cannot overcrowd it. Does that make sense? It will make sense as you start seeing it. So let's go ahead and make some tostones. I made this a little bit bigger because I'm actually having a hamburger today and I want to eat it instead of bread. I want to use it as tostone. I want to eat it with the plantain, with the fried plantain, with the tostone. They're getting almost ready. You can see that they change color. So this is called the first fry. The first fry is when they're still in chunks and you are just cooking them enough that you can make them flat. So I recently went to Puerto Rico, like, not recently, maybe last couple of months ago. This one doesn't want to cooperate with me. So I went to Puerto Rico and I bought a tostonera. And I like the flat ones. It's what makes it flat, okay? So it's Puerto Rico and it's a flat plancha. They call it a flat plancha for the tostoneras and it's just so pretty. And you'll need this, but if you don't have this, do not worry because you can use like 2 plates or you can use like a can with a plate, like it's just whatever works for you. I don't recommend rolling it. It's not really, it's kind of hard. So let's go ahead and see if I can show you how one works. So you notice that it's gonna get a deeper yellow. It's not orange, it's like a deeper yellow. And you'll know that they're cooked, that first cook we call it. So I have the temperature of the oil on 5. You do have to wait until that oil warms up before you put it. So exciting. And I like to use the smaller pans, and I'll tell you why. Because if you use a bigger pan, then your oil's gonna spread more. I like to keep it concentrated. So at this point, it's okay to use that, but it's gonna be so pretty, and it smells so good. Plantain has a distinctive smell. I like it. It's like comfort food for me. So here we go. I think we got it. I think this one is about ready, you guys. So excited. So I want to say, like, I keep it in a very steady heat for like, I want to say 3 minutes. I think that we have been doing these. That first fry, because what you're doing is plantains hard, so you want to make them a little bit softer so when you put it through here. So here we go. Let's do these. All right. So now I'm going to take it. I hope you can see. I think you can see. Now I'm going to take it out of here. I'm going to strain a little bit of the oil. I did put some olive oil on here because I don't want them to stick on my tostonera. I put it in here, and I hope you can see it. I'm going to make it flat, so I give it a squeeze. And this is the reason why you want to cook it that first time, because you want to make it, this is perfect. Look at that. Look at how awesome that is. And I'm going to put it here on this for now, because I wanted to, everybody has to wait his turn. So I'm going to do it again. There we go. You don't want to like burn them while you're doing these. And you don't want to hold it right now because it is hot, you guys. It is so hot right now. You just came out of the oil, so. I noticed this one's not cooking on this side, so let's go ahead and flip them over here while I do these. Okay? My tostonera. And you can eat this with so many things. I just made black bean soup, so I'll probably have some with the black bean soup, because they're just amazing. But I'm going to show you how mostly people in Puerto Rico eat them. Come on. There you go. That was kind of hot. So again, keep your pan, keep your oil hot, because you're going to fry them a second time, because they're not cooked all the way yet. Then I'm going to show you a trick that my mom taught me. Oh. Tostones was frying in my house. We were all there. Okay, so we fry all of them, as you can tell right here. You see that? We fry all of them and we made them flat. Let's go ahead and give them a second fry, okay? So I'm gonna put this in here and I'm gonna give it a second fry. And this is the final stage. So this one I cannot overcrowd so much because you don't have enough room. So if you have a bigger pan, you can do that. If you have a larger family, then you want to use a bigger pan. Right now, it's just a waste of oil, so I just use a smaller pan. This is actually my frying pan, the pan that I fried on my fritters. So it's a perfect pan. So let's go ahead and, it never fails, the phone rings, doesn't it? So here we go. I'm going to turn it, I'm going to flip it. So in that way it doesn't burn in just one side. So it cooks evenly in both sides. So you want to give it a couple of turns, okay? Then we have to divide these because we don't want to know which ones we had a second bath and which one we didn't. Tostoneras you can find in Amazon. I did look in Amazon, you can find them. Some Hispanic markets have tostonera. You can probably make your own tostonera actually. So here we go, my tostones are almost ready. Then I'm going to show you what my mama does. My mommy is wonderful. So it's getting there. I want you to be very careful with this. Do not handle them as soon as you take them out because they're hot. They're amazing. Okay. So here we go. So let's go ahead and give it a little shake. Put them in here. Let me put the other two while I do something with this one. The secret that my mama does. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it also because I want it to drain pretty good. So I have here a fresh clove of garlic, okay? And this is totally optional, all right? I have here a fresh clove of garlic, and I cut it, I peeled it, and I cut it in half. I'm gonna grab those two that I just fried, and I'm gonna rub it with the garlic. So in that way, if you like that garlic taste, you can do it, and it smells wonderful. That heat and the plantain and the friction that it does, it wakes up the garlic. So in that way, you have the aroma and you have that taste of garlic. Again, if you're not a garlic person, you can do half of them with garlic, half of them without them. I love the taste of garlic. So, the taste of garlic loves me. I just totally broke that one. I was a little too hard. Don't be so hard on it with your garlic. But it is amazing. It gives it an amazing taste. And another thing is they salt better when they're still hot. So I'm gonna use my salt shaker. This one that I broke. So let's see if I can squeeze one more. You guys, this is like amazing. There you go. We squeeze one more. So we'll do these ones and then I'll show you how to serve them. So in Puerto Rico, there's two ways to eat a plantain. Again, the plantain is the green one. When it's green like this, it has like not really a taste. It's more like if we say a potato, okay? If you leave this on your pantry, it will turn yellow. And then it becomes sweet. Again, you don't eat them like a banana, all right? But you can cook different things that you will have. It's called amarillos, okay? And it's like a sweeter taste, and they're not as thick. You can make them with different things. Like I like to make picadillo and eat them like that, or you can put them next to your rice and beans. Some people call them maduros. In Puerto Rico, they call them amarillos, and they're sweeter. So, and they're a little softer, a lot softer. And that one you just fry once, and then you're just done. You fry them until they're cooked, and then you're done. But these ones, you need a two fry. The first one is to make it possible for it to use the tostonera. So I want to know if you guys can leave me a message. Do you like your tostones with garlic or without garlic? And would you give it a try? Would you give it a try? That's what I want to know. So again, we're making tostones, which are fried plantains. So good, so good. And again, you don't want them to burn, so that's the reason that I keep turning them. When I was a little girl, and I used to make tostones with my grandma, my job was to flatten them. That was the best. And then later on, I graduated to rubbing the garlic on the tostones. And again, you don't have to do that step, but it just tastes so yummy. Whenever I can add garlic into my life, I do them. So I think that these are done. And you'll notice that it's done because it starts getting like golden in it. Like it starts getting like a golden lines. So this one's totally done. I'm gonna add that one. Let's not get confused now. This one is almost done. And it starts getting harder too, more like like a fritter. So you'll notice that too. You'll notice the consistency of it. And it turns into that deep yellow. So these ones are done. So excited. I need some tostones in my life. Let's put these ones in, and I'm gonna rub the garlic on them. Again, guys, if you don't like garlic or you don't want to do that step, don't worry about it. It's not really that, that's just because I like it. So again, we're rubbing a fresh clove of garlic in there. So delicious. Don't do it as hard as I did before. so good. Smells so amazing. I'm gonna I'm gonna show you how I serve them. Tostoneras are not that expensive, so if you can purchase one, it's super cool. All right. While we fry these ones, let me show you what I do with it. Flip it, because dinner is almost done. All right, let me show you how I serve it. You can do it whatever way you like it. This is how I do it. Oops, we forgot to salt and pepper these ones. I'm gonna flip it so I can salt and pepper the other side. This one's definitely mine, the one that broke. So what I have here, let me flip this so you can continue watching. Thank you so much for joining me, by the way. I have so many wonderful recipes, how to make Hispanic Puerto Rican dishes in my channel and Totally Maddie. So I'm so glad that you unsubscribe. It's fun to learn different cultures. So anyway, I have here something that is called mayo-ketchup. That is more mayonnaise than ketchup. So I put the mayonnaise, and I add the ketchup, and I kind of whip it with my fork. And I put a little bit of garlic in it, of course. And then to make it glisten, you can put a little bit of olive oil in it. So I went ahead and I did the mayo-ketchup earlier. And this is just for fancy purposes. You can put a little bit of cilantro because, come on, who doesn't have a lot of cilantro in their lives? And you can eat it however you desire to eat it with. Again, today you can eat it with soups. I love it with soup. I made a black bean soup that is amazing to die for. I'm gonna have to teach you that recipe. And then, but again, tonight we're having burgers, and instead of bread, I wanted to make tostones because I like it. And there's little small burgers, so let's make it fancy. That's it, guys. That's how you make tostones. This is it. So simple. And it's nothing that is messy or anything like that. I would just go ahead, turn it off, put my frying pan in the back, wait until it cools up, and we're done. Dinner, it's ready. So thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, go ahead and hit subscribe if you like it. Let me know if you like it. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe because we're gonna make wonderful dishes. And again, my name is Maddie, and I really appreciate you being here today. So let's eat some tostones. Have a great day. Bye-bye.